Wendy Williams versus Blac Chyna? Who's gonna win? On one side we have Blac Chyna, cracked vagina, the baby mama of Rob Kardashian, everybody's favorite alleged homophobe, alleged racist. I'm not saying he is, but TMZ did post a story where he allegedly made some pretty nasty comments calling people a faggot and an N-word. So, I'm just saying. And then we have on the other side Wendy Biggerfoot Williams. Now, it's so messed up that this shit happened now, because I'm actually starting to like Blac Chyna. I know. Hell is about to freeze over, but she's starting to win me over. I think it's because she's fine. At first, I could see past the fineness, but the inner simp in me that stunts and stands for pretty girls is starting to come out. I'm starting to be made a fan. Now, there's a lot of shit I don't like about Blac Chyna. A whole bunch of shit. About her being a habitual baby mama and the silicone and the bad attitude and shit. There's a lot of shit I don't like about Blac Chyna. Don't get me wrong. But if this would happen before, when I was really hating on Blac Chyna, considering the fact that I call Wendy Williams Biggerfoot, not Bigfoot, but Biggerfoot, the fact that I call that funny looking Ewok bitch so many names, and I really don't like Wendy Williams, when I did not like Blac Chyna, if they were beefing then, I wouldn't mind this. But now that I'm starting to like Blac Chyna, I don't want to see Wendy destroy her. Blac Chyna might have a sharp tongue, but Wendy's connected, and Wendy's a smart Ewok. She's one smart monster looking bitch. Let me tell you, listen, Jesus. Wendy Williams ain't nothing to fuck with. She's been around for a while. And sticking her nose in other people's business for a while. But anyways, let me go ahead and read to what TMZ has to say about Blac Chyna and Wendy Williams. TMZ writes, Blac Chyna calls out Wendy Williams, don't come for my family. TMZ wrote, Blac Chyna just unleashed an all-out verbal assault on Wendy Williams after the talk show host targeted Rob Kardashian. Williams went in on Chyna and Rob for a solid 5 minutes on her show Friday, saying Chyna's only using Rob for personal gain and calling the quote old Rob thinner, smarter, and more confident. And now what part of this was Wendy lying? Anyway, TMZ goes on to say Chyna clearly got word on the show segment because she went ballistic on Williams Saturday in an Instagram post. Chyna fired off, quote, so funny how you talk about Rob and his insecurities like at a point in time you wasn't a fat 400-pound ass bitch on the radio. She continues, quote, oh, this is bad. She's damn, Chyna. She said, you go out there talking about my family like you just hit the pipe backstage. New Crack City. Now, I'm slightly offended by this. I don't know why she said hit the pipe. Why didn't she say hit the straw? Because allegedly, Wendy used to stop and smell the coke roses. Allegedly. Anyways, back to the story. Chyna's most creative zinger lands at the end, quote, your horse face ass woke up on the wrong side of the stable and decided to go overboard with your fuckboy comments. Bitch, fuck you. Yikes. So here's the deal. The good people at TMZ posted a YouTube clip, which I reblogged. It's on my blog and it's on the TMZ website. If you guys don't know, I have a link in the description box all the time to these articles. So then that way, if there was additional information I couldn't post on YouTube and stuff like that, basically it's the clip from Wendy's show, 3 minutes into the show, which is already timestamped. So when you press the play button, it actually goes right to that part for anybody who wanted to see it. But man, this is just getting really ridiculous. But it's about to get way more ridiculous because I got what your girl Blac Chyna said up on Instagram. The whole comment. So she posted a picture of Wendy Williams, which is on my blog. I can't post here on YouTube. And here's what she said. She said, Wendy, you lost your motherfucking mind, ho? How dare you speak on me, my fiance, and my mom like you were at the Christmas table with us? I find it so funny how you love to talk about Rob and his insecurities like at one point in time you wasn't a fat 400-pound ass bitch on the radio. You telling him to put some bass in his voice? You want him to be like Kevin? Right. You want Rob to put some bass in his voice and a fist upside my head next, right? You want him to be like your husband? Rob is my man, mine. I love him for who he is, which is why we are together. Therefore, it doesn't fucking matter what you think or want him to be. He's not for you, bitch. Then let's not talk about this little vendetta you have with my mom. Wendy, bitch, you're cruising. She left out the other part. Is you're cruising for a bruising. But anyways, Wendy, bitch, you're cruising. Honestly, truly. You go out there talking about my family like you just hit the pipe backstage. When I decided to do this show, I knew I would be letting the world see us. But your horse-faced ass woke up on the wrong side of the stable and decided to go overboard with your fuckboy comments. Bitch, fuck you. P, body ass hoe. Laughing crying emoji at Wendy Show, at Wendy Show, at Wendy Show. She added the chick 3 times to make sure she saw this. Jesus. She said that bit is shaped like a letter P. Big old titties. And the ass must have been left in another city. She said that bitch got a flat ass and a big old rack of fake titty lamb. Yes, a rack of titty lamb. That's what I call it. She said she has some big old balloons and she's seen more ass on a spoon. Yes, Jesus. She said that woman has no ass and just a bunch of titty. Damn, that has to hurt her feelings. I know Wendy must have shaved all the hair off of her body and went back into her cave when she heard this shit. You know, let me stop shading Wendy Williams. I bet she was Whitney Houston's spirit animal, Jesus. But anyways, shout out to Wendy Williams, man. You know, she does bring a lot of great things to TV, you know. She wears that blonde hair hat. She has a big fake breast. You know, she's funny to laugh at. You know, she talks shit about black people from time to time. She watches her mouth when white people come around. You gotta love Wendy Biggerfoot Williams. You know, I've ripped her apart before. If you don't believe me, just type in Meat Magazine Wendy Williams. That's all you gotta type in is Meat Magazine Wendy, and go look at my videos where I've talked shit about her. That's all I'm gonna say. I listen. I've ripped her apart in the past, my lord. Oh Jesus. Pray before you listen to that shit. But anyways, and make sure you leave a comment if you watch it, so that way I know you watched it, alright? But anyways, why the hell could they not beef when I hated Blac Chyna? Now that I'm neutral and I'm starting to become a fan, it's like, man, like, I don't like this shit. You know, I really don't want to pick a side. I just want to let them just tear each other apart. But, I mean, I'm going to do like y'all idiots when it comes to the election. Choose between the lesser of two evils. I'm on Blac Chyna side. Wendy Williams can eat a dick. But anyways, this is all my opinion. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google Plus, and Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. I'm sorry, Wendy, but I'm just not a fan. Not a fan at all. Meat Magazine.